What's up, guys? I've got a box here that I wanted to open up that was sent to me by John. It is titled that it's to Ashley and I both, so let's just see what it is real quick. I know he said he was going to send me some new motors for the drones. Let's see here. He sent this here for Ashley. What's this? Oh, cool. It's pieces to make necklace with. She's been making all that jewelry. I'm sure they've probably already discussed what that's all about. What's in here? 4K output HDMI. This is okay. It says, Ashley, this is for you. It was my mother's. I don't know if this is real or not, but knowing my mother, it's probably more than likely real. It's kind of goth, so I know you might enjoy it. I have a bunch of this stuff from her, so no worries. She told me to give it away to people who deserve it before she passed. Alright, so we'll leave that for Ashley to open, because I'm not sure what's in there. Maybe that's why he included the necklace stuff. These are some wire straps. That's cool. Some battery trays to make my own batteries. My own battery banks. Is that what this is for? I'm gonna need to get a whole bunch of 18650s now. Actually, I already have a bunch, but they're not matched up. Not for this many anyway. But hey, thanks. I was gonna print some of these out, but this works even better. And I know I can probably cut them up and use them in smaller pieces if needed. So dope. I appreciate that, man. Let's see here. These are the Stout 1750 kV E6 motors. Man, I really appreciate you sending me these. Specifically because I've been thinking about going 6S low kV. I've been flying higher kV with 6Ss and I don't always throttle it down. Oh cool, it's even got the little Mr. Steele motor protectors. Man, these are really nice. Let me show these on the better camera. Look how beefy these are. What else do these come with? Set of screws, I'm assuming. Kind of interesting how they're packaged. I guess it's better than plastic, because this is biodegradable stuff, huh? Yeah, so you get a prop nut and then some screws. Since these are brand new, I don't really want to put them on the frames that I already have. I might have to build something new for these. I'm just gonna go ahead and put these in here so that I don't lose them. Hell yeah, man. I really appreciate these. Like I was saying, I've been thinking about going 6S low kV. I did have a pair of motors that were 1700 kV for like a week, and they were not very good motors. They also made like 1900 kV versions. So I had those, and I think like first crash, I started having issues with the motor, and it wasn't even like a hard crash. So I ended up returning them and getting the ones that I have on there now. Those ended up working out a lot better for me, so I just ended up keeping those. And then when you sent me the motors that are on my quad now, the digital one, let me pull it up here so you guys can see it. So these are kind of like another version of the other motors that I had on here. I used to have the Eco1s, and then I busted them up, and John sent me these, which are the Eco2 from Emax. And I love these motors. They're great. Especially on the 6S, they definitely scream and they do really well. I've never really had any problems with these motors. I bent one shaft, and then I got another motor to replace it, and it's been fine since. Everything's been good on it, but that was my fault. This is the quad that's rocking the other motors he sent me, but these, you know, even though I run it on 6S, these are the 2306 motors. And the idea of like low kV, high kV versus 6S or 4S battery, I've had fun flying both, so it's kind of hard for me to really make a choice, but I've always felt like I've gotten a better kick out of the 6S, but I'm also flying 6S on these higher kV motors. which normally you're supposed to throttle it down a bit, and I've done that and it does fly nice, but I've just gotten used to flying with 6S non-throttled, where I don't push it all the way. I'm not using the full stick on my throttle. I never really have to, but I've kind of gotten accustomed to where it goes up to before I need to stop. I'm gonna test them out. I'm gonna see how I really feel about them, because I didn't really give the other 1700 kV motors that I got really a good try. I was having issues with them and they just weren't working the way that I wanted them to. So I seem to prefer flying the 6S batteries, but the downside is they do cost a little bit more than the 4S batteries, and there are more 4S batteries available out there that you can find, especially ones that are like $20, $15 worth. You know, it's easier to just stay with the 4S route and run something like this, which maybe has, you know, a 2306 with 2400 kV or 2300 kV motors, and they fly just fine for freestyle. But I'm also not really flying with a camera very often when it comes to an extra like action cam, GoPro, or any of that. I normally just fly with the DJI cam because I'm trying to live stream it. So I don't know how much of a difference it's going to make for me, but I'm going to give it a try and I'll let you guys know what I think. If it does have better torque on the low end because it's lower kV and on a 6S, I'm gonna try to possibly fly some of the action cams again and see how that works out, just so I can get some better footage anyway, because the live stream stuff has been a little glitchy, and I know that I can get footage that just looks a million times better than what I've been uploading out of the DJI Air unit itself. I'm surprised, like, now you can't even find an Air unit anymore. I wanted to get a second one for my other drone that's rocking the analog stuff right now. This guy right here. So this one has the Emax motors on them, and these are the 2300 kV, but these are the RS 2205 motors, and I love these. I mean, they've done really well for me, and I've ran them on 6S and 4S, but they're only rated for 4S, but they run fine on the 6. But yeah, I couldn't find another Air unit. So I know Cadix is making them now. I might even try out the Polar camera just to see how it is. I like that it's like a night vision one. So is this one. This one is actually the Cadix Ratel Starlight camera, the one that's actually sees better at night. And I've tried it out in low light. It's actually really good. The only problem that I don't like about it is it introduces some latency. So when you're flying, if it's really dark out, you may be able to see everything, but not for a second too late. So if you go near a branch and you were gonna have a second to save yourself, you just won't have that second anymore. Also, as far as props go, I'll have to try out these 2-blade props versus these 3-blade props on those new motors. So I'll do all of that. I'll let you guys know what I think. And if you have an idea of what I should get, I could just take those motors and put them on this one and then try it out, see how it all works out and how I like it. But if you guys have a better idea of what I should do with those motors, let me know. If you have another frame in mind that you saw that you think I should probably try out. Like I said, these are the 2306 1750 kV version 4 of the Mr. Steele Stout motors. Think of like a maybe 6 or 7 inch frame that is maybe super lightweight, something that's like a stretch frame, so it's not like something heavy, but one of the lighter ones. Maybe even 5 inch that's stretched out more or something might be kind of cool for something like that for those motors. Something that maybe can even go long range. Those should actually eat less batteries too. They spin at a slower rate. I don't know if they're going to be pulling as much power. I guess we'll do some tests and find out what the difference is. I'll let you guys know what I think and how I like it. And you guys will get to see some live streams of me flying with those motors on. I just don't know if I should just put them on a new frame or put them on these. So let me know in the comments below and we'll go from there. All right, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Okay, you got a package, so you have to open it. Otherwise, I can't finish my video. I'm almost done with it, but I can't upload it because you have to open your package.
What you mean?
It's from John. It was John.
It was John. Can I sit down?
No, you have to stand up.
Oh, okay.
Just kidding, you can sit down. Just kidding, you have to stand up. Just kidding, you have to sit down.
Am I supposed to read it out loud?
I already read it out loud, but if you want to read it out loud, you can read it out loud.
I don't have to read it out loud if you already read it out loud. Aww. What's wrong? I really can't open it. I'm having trouble. Oh, wow. That's pretty. I don't feel like I deserve it, though. But thank you. It's very pretty.
Let me see it. Nice. That's pretty.
It is really pretty. This one I think is for well, it is for jewelry. I think. It has something to do with animals. It says, "Thank you so much for helping us help animals in our little corner of the world." Basically, it's this string which you can attach these to and make it into like a necklace. I don't know if it's supposed to have something else or what, but that's what it is. So thank you.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.